Ready to start off this month of August with the frugal shopping haul? Let's get to it then. I'm Kristen here at Joyfully Thriving, and this is where I share all the deals and sales shopping I am due to stretch our monthly $500 budget for our family of 6. So I did quite a bit of shopping this week. I actually went to Aldi, Meijer, and Kroger getting the sales there because that's what I do to stretch the budget. My goal here is to show you how I'm doing it and share some of those sales so you can grab them too. Let's get to it, and let's start with Meijer, and let me show you all the things I got this week. All right, let's get August shopping started here. Can't believe it is August already. And these are my first shopping hauls of the month. We'll start over here with all the jam. A sweet lady from my old church invited us over, me and the kids, to pick blackberries. We ended up with a ice cream bucket full of blackberries, almost 5 gallons. And I came home and turned it into 17 jars of blackberry jam. With how busy I was last year, I had not canned anything and I had forgotten how much I missed it. My kids actually would prefer the blackberries in jam. They really, really like it. I'm super excited that we have jam for the whole year now, so I don't have to buy any more raspberry jam. I didn't have to buy anything because the blackberries were free, so that was a huge blessing, and we just had a good time picking berries. I did have to, I take that back, stop and buy pectin at our local bulk food store here. It was $4.05 for this huge container, and I weighed it out and have measured out in the past 6 tablespoons equals 1 package of the powdered pectin. This will get me at least 4 batches. I think it's closer to 6. That I can get out of here. So this will last for a while, especially after canning all that jam for this year. Then I headed to Meijer, and we went because we needed to do some school shoe shopping. My oldest 2, Nathan in 5th grade, we had his shoes. Emma in 3rd grade, we had hers. Lily, we had nothing, I realized. So they had their kids' shoes on sale, $19.99. So grabbed a pair of those for Lily. And then we have an old wooden floor, so all our kids for PE have to keep a pair of shoes in their locker. These were clearance, and then they were half off, so we got them for $10.50. And Lily was excited about those pink shoes. So those will stay at school. She's done on school shoes. Caleb in preschool also needed new shoes. We are not a Spider-Man family. We have never watched it. We don't really do those cartoons or superheroes. But there was a shelf tag saying these were $10.99, normally $26. Even their clearance shoes, Paw Patrol and things, they just weren't that deal. They do flash, which Caleb being 4 thought it was super exciting. Got up to the register. They were ringing up at the full 26. Apparently it was mislabeled, but the cashier, after calling and asked, said, we're going to give them to you for $10.99 because that was our fault. So Caleb got Spider-Man shoes, and he's very happy, and I am happy because we're done with school supply shopping and our shoes. We're all set. Then also happened to notice this tablecloth was clearance, $10.99. I really like this brand from Meijer. I don't know exactly what they call it, but it washes really well, hides the stains. My husband's been joking that we spill so much our kids, we should just have a tablecloth for every day. So now I'm up to 3 and went ahead and grabbed one for our table. I just like the color. And like I said, it hides stains, washes really well. Super excited to find it. Those things, the tablecloth and the shoes, are not coming out of our budget. But while I was there, I had noticed their ice cream cones were 99 cents this week, so I grabbed those. Pasta sauce was 3 for $4, which I thought was a really good deal, especially because this one has no added sugars. It's just a marinara sauce with your basic ingredients like I would make. So I went ahead and grabbed 3 jars of that. Their smaller bags of chips were $1.99, but then I noticed the larger bags were $2.99, which worked out better price per ounce. So I grabbed those for school lunches. We already got into the first bag with lunch when we got home. Grabbed 3 pounds of apples. They were $3.86, I think, for that 3-pound bag of Pink Lady. Their chocolate Hershey bars, their generic, were $2.99 for 6 bars. So I went ahead and bought that for s'mores. And then look at this deal. This is why you always check clearance. Was not planning on buying chicken, but the organic chicken was 75% off. Still looked great. So normally it would have been not $8.99 a pound, and my price was $2.25 a pound, which is cheaper than I can get anything. I went in and grabbed 3 packages. There was more, but for now I just grabbed these packages, and we're gonna have some tonight, or maybe I'll freeze some. I like that they were kind of in these 2 breasts packages. So that was a really great deal. Why you always check the clearance to see if you can find a good deal. And then, because I had bought the shoes, I had a coupon for if I spent over $80, I got a free dozen eggs, which I needed eggs anyways. So my eggs were free. Everything on this counter then, grocery-wise, after the shoes and tablecloth were taken off was $28.41. So great deals to start out my month of August. Next, I headed to Kroger, and Kroger has some good weekly deals. I should mention all the Meijer deals you just saw and the Kroger and Aldi that you're getting ready to see are all current and ongoing, so any of these deals you like, you can go grab them too. My milk is on sale. Now, milk and dairy prices do tend to vary by region at Kroger, but for us, the half gallons were on sale for $1.39, making it pennies cheaper than buying a gallon of milk. Milk and the dairy prices are still the lowest I can find at Kroger, so I grabbed 4 more gallons. Expiration date is quite a ways out. One of their weekly deals was all their seltzer waters are $2.99 for a 12 pack. That is a really good deal. I love the orange. I had just restocked LaCroix at Sam's for a good deal, but I couldn't pass this up. Clip the digital coupon, limit 5 for that deal. One of their other deals was some tortilla chips for $1.99. They didn't have many bags left, and when I looked, actually, it was 9 ounces. And then I happened to look over, and this is 11 ounces, and it was $2 for those tortilla chips. So I grabbed 2 of those bags instead for nachos. We tend to do those Sunday night for an easy meal. And then I had another coupon for a free bag of Doritos, any size. Of course, yes, I grabbed the large one. Another good deal for the week, their cheese. This was a limit 5 deal. I got 4 blocks actually. It was $3.49 for 16 ounces, which works out to $1.75 an 8-ounce block. Anything under $1.99 is a stock up price for me when it comes to 8 ounces. This was the deal I was most excited about, I think. It was their applesauce cups were $1.49. Limit 5, restocked my kids. This tends to be a standby lunch thing that we take for fruit, so I grabbed all 5 of those. The kids were with me and asked for some of the cinnamon applesauce, as well as typically I do the unsweetened. But I also saw this, and this was a really good deal. The Simple Truth natural cage-free, grain-free large eggs, 18 count, were $2.99 this week for 18 of them. That is the best price I can find on eggs. It was limit 5. I grabbed 3 of them right now because I do have some eggs in the fridge already. But that's a really good deal on eggs. Still, Kroger is beating Walmart's prices on eggs around us. And then these were $1.99. Just bought these to maybe try for a lunch every once in a while. Some peanut butter and crackers. We'll just see how that goes. Yes, I could make them. I know it's convenience, but we're just going to give that a try once. So this was everything I bought at Kroger, and then the kids and I headed right down the street to Aldi, and look at this, bought more applesauce. It was $1.59, no limit. So yes, I bought 10 packs. I mean, you think I'm packing lunches. This year, Caleb will be coming home with me. So 3 lunches a day, applesauce cups times 5, that's 15 applesauce cups a week that I am going through if we're doing that with Peaches. So we go through those pretty quickly. So I'm definitely taking advantage of it. Normal price is $1.99 or $2.19. So this saved me quite a bit just by stocking up on applesauce pouches. While I was there, I needed to restock a soy sauce, $1.55. Grabbed 2 containers of the Greek yogurt at $3.49. A cucumber for 95 cents. I was tempted by the mini cucumbers that were on sale, but I was like, this is still cheaper. And then this was a really good deal. They had mozzarella. Their sliced cheese was $1.29, which I think that's a fabulous deal. And then this even fancier Gouda pepper jack was also $1.29. I grabbed 2 of the mozzarella. This medium cheddar was a little more. I think that was $1.69, but I did grab 1 of those just for when we are entertaining teachers and things. Bought some cheese sticks. These were on sale, $2.29 to try these for Emma and her lunch. There were 12 of these in cheddar, so we're going to see how she likes those. And then chocolate chips, because I'm hearing from lots of you that chocolate chips are going up around you. My mom said in Texas they're over $4.50, the cheap ones at Walmart. So I stocked up and grabbed these. These were still $2.29, excuse me, at our Aldi. So I grabbed 4 more bags of the mini ones today. All right. That's everything I got there. Let's flip around and talk totals and where this leaves me for the start of August. All right, so that's all our shopping. I forgot that in addition to the fresh berries we picked, my in-laws bought some corn from a farmer, and so that's $6 for another dozen ears.
We obviously have been eating a lot of sweet corn because even my kids were like, okay, are we having corn again? So we haven't eaten it yet. I might actually blanch and freeze some of it just because it is really good, and then we can enjoy it fresh later. We'll see. We'll probably eat a little bit of it and I'll freeze some of it. All right, so for the corn, for all the trips, let me get on my list here and see. Actually, I just wrote it down. So we had Grable Bulk Food Stores was $4.05, Meijer was $28.41, Kroger was $49.89, at Aldi was $44.28, and then the corn was $6. So that takes my total to $132.63 out of my monthly $500 budget. It was a lot of stocking up. I stocked up on a lot of applesauce this week, I know. I went ahead and bought 2 yogurts because I was at Aldi and I didn't know when I was going to be back. So I really do try to watch those sales, shop the sales, and then stock up. Some things like the milk, you can't stock up too much on that. Yes, you can freeze milk, and I have done that if you're baking. Our prices are pretty generally reasonable, so I just buy milk fresh every week. And if you see my freezer, you know it's pretty full with lots of meat, so I don't really have room for milk in there. So I just have to prioritize. But some of the other things like cheese, I just looked at those slices of cheese that are $1.29. They are best by December. And same with the blocks of cheese, December. Like, that is a long time away that you can just stick those in the back of your fridge or freeze them if you want. But when you find a really good deal like that and you can stock up with what you need for more than just this week, think ahead like I did with the applesauce cups, it will save you money. Same thing with the chocolate chips. Did I need more mini chocolate chips? No. Do I always have chocolate chips on hand? Yes. But with chocolate chip prices going up, I want to make sure I have some for baking, and so I'm just trying to stay ahead of the game on things like that. All right, so that's all my shopping for this week. As Caleb runs through, that's my youngest back there. If you haven't seen him around, you'll see him more. This was probably my last shopping trip with all 4 kids. And you know, as they're all a little older, they're helpful, but it does take longer to get in and out of the store with 4 kids, pushing the cart and wanting to help and put things in. So pretty soon it'll be back to just Caleb and I. We start school next week, so we have 1 more week, and we are soaking up all the last moments of summer we can. We're doing some back to school cookie baking, all those things as we get ready for a new school year. So thanks for joining me in this week's haul. I will be back next Thursday as always to show you the good deals I've found. And if you want to see more details about the stockpiling I did at Walmart, be sure to check that video out. It'll be coming out on Monday. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.